What's up guys, Josh from TrailBuilt, and ever since Jeep decided to re-release their pickup truck line onto the market, I've been wanting to check them out. So in today's video, we're gonna give you guys the lowdown on the new Jeep Gladiator. So make sure and smash that subscribe button so that way you guys can hold on to the ride with us. Ready? Let's go. All right guys, before we get into the video about the Jeep Gladiator, tomorrow is the last day you can pick yourselves up one of these awesome t-shirts to get entered in to the Method Race Wheels giveaway. All you gotta do is head on over to trailbuiltoffroad.com/giveaway, and the best way to enter is by picking up one of these awesome t-shirts. All right guys, let's go ahead and let's get into the video. Since 1941, Jeep vehicles have inspired adventure-seeking people from all over the world to explore the many roads less traveled, some of them not even roads at all. The Jeep brand instills freedom, passion, authenticity, and adventure, and when they decided to turn the rebirth of the Jeep Gladiator from a concept into a reality, people from all walks of life sprung to action and got in a line of a long waiting list to purchase the newest Jeep pickup Gladiator. Starting way back in 1947, Jeep launched its first pickup truck, the Willys Overland, and originally marketed it to the modern farmers of that era. It would be Jeep's first attempt to diversify the brand with this brand new pickup truck and would prove to be a success. In 1962, a completely new J-line of full-size Jeep pickup trucks were born for the 1963 model year, along with the new model name, the Gladiator. In late 1965, the J200 and J300 Gladiators became known as the J2000 and J3000 respectively. The Gladiator name was dropped in 1971. After that, Jeep's pickup truck line was known as the J-Series until it was phased out in 1987 and was replaced by a more fuel-efficient compact pickup truck named the Comanche. The Comanche started its run in 1986, and in 1992, Jeep ended the pickup truck line that began in 1947 and ran for 45 years. Then, in 2005, nearly 15 years after Jeep had ended its truck line, a new Gladiator concept vehicle was introduced at the Chicago Auto Show as a prototype for the possible direction the Jeep brand might take in the near future. Fast forward to present day 2020, nearly 30 years after the Jeep truck was made, with the all-new reborn 2020 four-wheeler pickup truck of the year, the Jeep Gladiator, or also known as the JT from its body code. Unquestionably, a truck that is instantly recognizable as a Jeep with the classic round headlights, 7-slot grille, and noticeably defined fenders. In fact, when it's driving towards you, it would be easily mistaken for its sister model, the Wrangler. But one glance from the back or the side and immediately you'll know it's a Gladiator with the pickup truck box on the back, or it could be also mistaken for its step cousin, the Wrangler Brute conversion by AEV. The new present-day Gladiator was born from a proud heritage of tough, rugged, versatile, go-anywhere trucks and resulted in a pedigree born from the Jeep heritage as their most functional, modular, and capable midsize truck of all time. The new Jeep Gladiator is available in 6 different models, starting with the Sport, then the Sport S, the Overland, the North Edition, the Rubicon, and the newly released Gladiator Mojave Edition, which I got to see firsthand when we were out at King of the Hammers, but we won't get into that right now. The Sport, which is basically their base model and excluding freight, taxes, or registration, starts at an MSRP, which is manufacturer's suggested retail price, of $33,545. Not too bad for a four-wheel drive, mid-size, four-door pickup truck where you can still fold down the windshield and remove the top and have a summer convertible as well. What else is pretty cool that you really don't see or can't find anymore is that all of the Gladiator models, well, except for the North Edition, come standard with a manual transmission with the optional 8-speed available as an upcharge. Now, if there's way more money left at the end of the month than there is month left at the end of the money, then we'd be looking at the opposite end of the spectrum from the Sport all the way up the model line to the most expensive Gladiator, the North Edition. Base price on the North Edition, again, not including destination fees or taxes or registration, starts out at a balmy MSRP of $45,915. That's only a $12,370 jump in base price from the Sport, with the other models like the Rubicon and Mojave falling there in between them. Now, let's say we start adding on things like track lock in the rear diff, the active safety group, adaptive cruise control, premium LED lighting, trailer tow package, and not to mention the destination charges. And that price ramps up pretty quick, and with over 200 available different add-on options from Jeep, that $46,000 Jeep turns into a $60,000 Jeep in no time. And let's not forget that we need to leave some extra cushion for a suspension lift and new wheels and tires from TrailBuiltOffroad.com, of course. Now that we ripped the Band-Aid off, let's dig into the roots of what we all get included with the Gladiator. First off, all the Gladiators come standard with the Pentastar 3.6-liter V6 engine and features dual overhead camshafts, high flow intake and exhaust ports, variable valve timing, and electronic throttle control, along with the engine start-stop technology, which personally drives me nuts when the engine shuts off and then you have to hit the ESS override button. I mean, I get why manufacturers do it, it's to save fuel economy and emissions, but it is annoying. The 3.6-liter Pentastar engine is rated at 285 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque, and the EPA's estimated rating for fuel economy on the Gladiator with the 8-speed slush box is 17 miles per gallon in the city and 22 miles per gallon on the highway, with the standard 373 gears, and 16 miles per gallon city, 23 miles per gallon on the highway with the manual transmission and again the 373 gears. But we all know those numbers can be all over the place depending on driving style, if it's winter versus summer, how much gear you have with you, and the list goes on and on. What would be even better is if the 3-liter Eco Diesel was already available and in the Gladiator that we're testing out today, but according to my sources, it won't be long now before we get to see the 260 horsepower and 442 foot-pounds of torque V6 diesel available in the Gladiators. But it doesn't sound like Jeep is going to make it available with the manual trans, so that's a big bummer. I mean, could you imagine grabbing gears with the mini diesel trying to roll coal in a Jeep Gladiator? That would be awesome. So we know that right now we get a gas 3.6-liter V6, a standard manual transmission except in the limited North Edition, and an optional 8-speed slush box. So what about gearing and lockers and all of that cool stuff? Well, except the Rubicon, all of the models come standard with the Command Track part-time 4-wheel drive transfer case, and the Rubicon comes with the 4-to-1 Rock Track heavy-duty transfer case, an option which would be great to see in the Mojave Edition, right? Although I get it, the Mojave is designed for soaking up bumps at higher speeds and not so much for crawling through the rocks, but it would be cool if the Mojave had the option for a 4-to-1 transfer case as well, because, I mean, if you're off-roading, there's a good chance there will be some low-speed technical driving as well. For the axles on the Sport S, and there is an optional upgrade to the Dana 44 axles, 410 gears, and a track lock, which is the torque sensing automatic rear locking differential, but only available with the Max trailer tow package and an automatic transmission. But then you also get the upgraded all-terrain tires as well. So if you are interested in a Gladiator but want to keep it on the lower end of the budget spectrum, then maybe a Gladiator Sport with the Auto Trans and Max trailer tow package would be the great place to start. If you're already familiar with the Rubicon models, then you already know that it comes standard with the electronic locking differentials and Dana 44 axles with 410 gears. Plus, you get the rock sliders, tow hooks, skid plates, Fox 2.0 shocks, front electronic disconnecting sway bar, and upgraded 33-inch tall tires, and a fancy little button for advanced off-road capability that can adjust the auto transmission shift points combined with the throttle responsiveness and traction control to allow for peak performance on higher speed passes and sand dunes or low-speed trail and rock crawling. Now on the Mojave, you have the same available button to enhance driver control and traction, but only in 4High. The first ever Jeep Mojave model that was unveiled at this year's King of the Hammers in Johnson Valley, California, was built for the driver that wants to drive fast in the grueling, unforgiving desert while hitting washouts and whoops, and other various unknown hazards like rocks, for example. Hence the name Mojave after the desert preserve in California. The Mojave Edition comes with a 1-inch lift in the front, reinforced frame and axles, cast iron steering knuckles, locking rear differential with 410 gears, Fox 2.5-inch internal bypass shocks with external reservoirs, and front hydraulic jounce bump stops to soften the punches from the washouts, and also features 33-inch tall tires on 17-inch wheels, and of course Mojave stickers and stitching accents all around. And comes in at a price that's not that much more than the Rubicon. So if higher speed off-roading is your thing, then the Mojave is your rig. All right, now that we got through all of the important stuff, but I will say that Jeep did an excellent job in offering a multitude of available packages and accessory options as well. Things like the active safety group that gets you the blind spot and cross path detection and park sense assist, plus available forward collision warnings and adaptive cruise control. Other things like the premium LED light upgrades, stereo upgrades, including a removable Bluetooth speaker. There's a dual top package that has the available soft top and 3-piece hard top with a storage bag for the hard top pieces. Plus lots and lots of other available accessories to upgrade as well, but we'd be here for days if we were gonna go through all of them. So if you are interested in what is available, just check them out at jeep.com, or we'll also have their link posted in the description below. So now that you have a basic rundown of the Jeep Gladiator and the different versions that they're available in, hopefully this has helped answer the question of, so you want a Jeep Gladiator? And if that answer is yes, then let us know in the comments which model and options you guys would like or would want to get. And if you already have a Gladiator, let us know how you like it. Also, we would like to give a huge thank you to Colossal Jeep of Appleton for being gracious enough to let us borrow this Jeep Gladiator Rubicon that you see behind me here. And if you guys are looking to pick up a set of new tires, wheels, a suspension lift, or some accessories for your Jeep or off-road rig, remember to check out our website at trailbuiltoffroad.com. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, thumbs up to like the video, and as always, we appreciate all of you for watching. I'm Josh from TrailBuilt, and we'll see you guys out on the trails.